What's going on, y'all? Today we got the confrontation that ended the Roy Jones boxing era. Let's get right into it, man. Last boxing joint we did was some Floyd Mayweather joint.
For a long time,
we gotta get into
Roy
this.
Jones Jr. dominated the professional ring.
That's a body shot
Professional
too.
ring.
Right? Oh, that's the other side, but damn.
Becoming the world middleweight champion and then successfully moving through each weight division, going all the way to the top.
I know that I'm too powerful for Virgil here. I was much too strong. I'm a big puncher. So I figured, why waste time boxing? If I box, that's what he wants to do. Don't box him, let's go get him.
Despite his success, he seemed to continually seek out new titles to conquer. Even in the heavyweight division, where he dreamed of a fight with Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, or Lennox Lewis, Jones owned with Mike.
Oh Lord, that was tough. I ain't gonna lie, that was swift.
Mike Tyson,
swift.
Evander Holyfield, or Lennox Lewis.
Behind that,
Jones owned the WBA belt, but the negotiations fell through. He refused to fight with the himself, deciding instead to return to his usual light heavyweight. But Antonio Tarver already ruled there, and he had promised the whole world to dispel the myth of Jones' impeccable defense. In general, Tarver succeeded.
For the last 3 to 4 years, Roy Jones has handpicked every opponent ever stepped in the ring with him. He never bickered and argued when he had a less than stellar mandatory. But when Antonio Tarver became his mandatory, he made every excuse in the world.
He didn't beat nobody to get ranked in the top 10. He didn't beat nobody to beat number one contender.
Now, I can go on and on about the dead man he fought, but he claimed when I was number one, I wasn't worthy.
So come on now, let's be real about this thing. What are you trying to say, I'm ducking him or something?
I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck, touch up.
Tarver at the same time has got to not give this man any respect. Stand your ground, believe you are the champion.
I ain't gonna lie, that boy Carver, what's his name? Tarver, he punching. Those some good bodies, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, my boy Roy, woo! Go! Bro, go off that. He Gucci. Oh. That's that second gear. My boy said, nah, you bug. You not even here now.
However, the situation for Tarver during the fight was by no means perfect. Yes, he locked Jones in a corner several times and hit him with a series of blows. But until the 6th round, Tarver's coach, Buddy McGirt, was yelling, "Why are you showing so much respect for him? Don't play with him. Hit him, Antonio." Indeed, it was unusual to see Tarver, accustomed to acting forcefully, suddenly begin to play into Jones' clownery. Everything Antonio lost before the 7th round was lost by Tarver himself, and not won by Jones. By the 7th round of their first fight, the marks of Tarver's gloves were visible on Jones's face. Jones had never performed this poorly in the ring, even though he had been defeated before.
And we gotta work, baby. You gotta work. He can't take that pressure, Antonio. Water, please. He can't take that pressure. You gotta walk to him and you gotta punch. Okay? When he starts to flourish, just punch. Don't worry about power. We gotta score points.
Still don't want your back on the ropes. You're getting your back on the ropes. Keep your back to the center of the ring. Give me that towel, man.
Long, stubbornly, like a dinosaur, McGirt's words reached Tarver's mind. By this time in Jones's corner, Coach Alton Merkerson began to shout, "Stop standing by the ropes. You're missing blows. Stay with your back to the center of the ring."
He's going to give it a shot.
I don't know that I've ever seen Jones look quite anything about it.
You know, the fight would definitely be there for Tarver to win. We need him big. Big.
His opponent yields, gives up, recognizes.
It's like nothing is real too. Nothing. Okay.
this occasion, Jones.
But it's not nothing too clean for my boy Roy. Roy not getting nothing too clean right now. I'm seeing that.
Late rounds, and he's doing it.
Okay, okay. That's tough.
Trying to find the greatness that he needs to hold.
Okay, okay. As soon as I start saying something, though, my boy punching shit out. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah. That boy teeing off.
Because he's doing what champions do. I can't believe Roy Jones Jr. Can't believe it.
We've all wondered how Roy would react to adversity.
Drives Jones back to the left. And as Jones goes to the ropes, here's Tarver's chance.
That was damn near a low blow. That's what I was about to say.
Can Antonio Tarver solidify the light heavyweight championship of the world? Can he knock Roy Jones out? Jones is hurt, but he's fighting.
That boy digging his. I ain't gonna lie, Tarver trying to dig. Ooh, ooh.
Tonight, it's clear, fighting Antonio Tarver was a bigger risk than Roy Jones to have saved his record.
It later turned out that none of the judges awarded Tarver the victory, but many reputable experts gave the fight a draw, and Tarver can only blame himself for this. From the middle of the fight, every round was awarded to Roy Jones. Tarver was scoring points, but he allowed Jones to take away the victory, taking a break in the 11th round.
Come here, baby. I love you, Tampa. I love you, Orlando.
Damn, my boy, he's celebrating and all that, thinking he's about to win this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, I would thought he would too.
112 for the winner by majority decision, and once again recognized as the universally accepted light heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
All right, let's go to Roy.
Great fight, champ. Thank you, man. Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right, Antonio Tarver.
W sportsmanship, though. We love to see it. W sportsmanship.
You gave a great
You know what I'm
effort.
saying?
You ought to be congratulated, but obviously you're disappointed.
Oh yeah, I'm disappointed, and I fought more than a great. I gave more than a better than a great effort. I won this fight, and all I needed was an opportunity against the best fighter that you all say pound for pound the best. So I showed tonight where I measure up. I am the people's champion. There's a new face in boxing, and it's Antonio Tarver, the Magic Man. I proved to the world. Don't let your eyes fool you.
Tarver.
Don't listen to these
All right,
commentators. You saw it for yourself. Antonio Tarver beat the man tonight, so that makes me the man.
After the first fight with
tight.
Jones, Tarver shouted so persistently that he was robbed of victory, that it seemed like he would file a police report and bring the judges before a criminal court. However, Antonio got what he wanted. He immediately received the right to a rematch, and a serious split occurred in the boxing community. Too many professionals were fed up with Jones's fooling around. For long, he had sat at the top, not wanting to really box. He was condemned as often as he was cheered. The spectators did not like that he was inactive in the ring, avoiding the blows of his opponents and not seeking to attack. Thanks to his amazing reflexes, Jones was the king for a long time. But in the fight with Tarver, even if his reflexes did not disappear, they certainly stopped saving him. Jones blamed the weight cut as the reason for his poor performance. I am very tired because of it. That fight turned out to be difficult for me precisely because of the weight. I had to drop over 11 kilograms. Tarver remembered that excuse. Seconds before the start of their second bout, referee Jay Nady asked if the boxers had any questions. Yes, Tarver replied. I have a question.
I got a question. You got any excuses tonight, Roy? Let's not ask questions like that. Let's touch gloves and go to work. Tonight, Roy. Let's go to work.
Sheesh.
And there were boos in the house during the first
Woo-hoo. Okay. Roy looking a little sharp off the rip now. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see something, Roy. Oh, there you go. There you go.
What excuse will you use today, Roy? There was no excuse. In the second round, Jones was on the floor of the ring for the
There you
first
go.
time in his career.
Now he looking clean.
And it was the knockout of the year, according to the Ring magazine.
We still to get a sustained attack against him.
Woo! Oh shit! Okay, bro. Why you just build this? Yo, bro, you just built me up like that, bro. I thought bro was gonna win this fight. What was this? You know what I'm saying? Get his little calendar. Boy, got his shit put down.
The year, according to the Ring magazine.
We still to get a sustained attack against him.
Look, he get. Oh, they traded right there, but. Yeah, he's still robbing me.
And Jones is still on clear streak. And that's amazing.
I ain't gonna lie, he said he was going, you know what I'm saying? He said give him that chance. He said he was a people's champ. He said he won that fight. He said don't let these judges fool you, man. Sheesh. And he did that. He did that.
One big left-hand shot.
They traded too. Roy was on the back foot, trying to give him a little check. Bro gave him the
body style. Mike give him the chance to do it. Let's go to Michael Buffer with the particulars on the knockout.
Did you see that he was vulnerable the way he was fighting you?
No, the man came out strong. He tried to dictate early, but I stayed confident. I stayed composed. And, I knew it was a matter of time. When God is with you, can nothing be against you. And I knew it was my time. Judge that. Judge that, baby. Judge that.
Roy, there's a first time for everything.
Judge that. My boy said judge that.
Over there, and there's no excuses on my part. I come out, I do what I do. You know, I've had an illustrious career. I've enjoyed what I've done. And guys always are up to fight Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones Jr. has a hard time getting up to fight guys. You know what I mean? Because it's really nobody out there that Roy Jones Jr. really feel that way about.
It is noteworthy that before their third fight, both boxers fought with Glenn Johnson, and both lost, even though the Jamaican had 9 defeats by that time and now has had 21. Despite this break, Tarver immediately took revenge.
And new light heavyweight champion of the world, Mr. Abracadabra, Antonio.
That's tough. Bro was talking his shit. He achieved that. I ain't gonna lie,
Not
man.
knowing
Hard
how to
work.
prepare
That's
for
hard
another
work,
meeting
man.
with Tarver, Jones decided to bring
did
his
his
father
thing.
back to the coaching staff after
My
a
son
12-year
really
hiatus.
knocked Roy out. I ain't
He
gonna lie.
later repented of this decision
I
and
thought
blamed
Roy
his
was about
father
to
for
get
the failed
right.
fight with Tarver. According to
Ew.
Jones, he invited Roy Sr. to offer him advice during breaks, after which Alton Murkerson would determine the further fight strategy. Everyone should work as a team, but my father had a different opinion. He didn't want to be Murkerson's assistant. He wanted to lead the process himself. I saw it, but I kept doing what I was doing, Jones Jr. said. No matter what way you look at it, it sounds like a wild and ridiculous excuse, since the only thing Jones did in the ring was to avoid combat by walking along the ropes, except for a couple of the more active rounds.
Ooh,
in the
that
end,
boy
there
is
were
punishing.
no people left in the hall
Tarver
who
is
were rooting
punishing
for him.
him.
3 weeks ago that Roy Jones had incurred some damage to his right hand while in training camp, but
One thing Tarver said was very interesting to me. They want to try to use his speed, do enough to win the fight. Don't even worry about it. If it happens, it happens. But they're trying to win a decision.
good combination by Jones in the center of the ring. Tarver, Jones's shots were blocked there. Now Tarver goes back to his jab, gets Jones into the corner, hits him with 2 big left hands. Jones shakes his feet as if to say, oh, you didn't hurt.
Either bending his body to his left.
Trying to fight his way off.
He was later defeated by Joe Calzaghe, Danny Green, Bernard Hopkins, Dennis Lebedev, and Enzo Macarinelli. Jones would have left boxing without knowing any real defeats. Before fighting Tarver, he had lost only to Montel Griffin due to disqualification, but took revenge in the first round of their rematch. After beating Tarver, Jones made plans. I will have another mega cash heavyweight fight against Mike Tyson and put an end to it. In fact, his words were radically at odds with his deeds. Fate neither spared Tarver nor ended his career. After defeating Jones, he was defeated in his next fight by Bernard Hopkins, and later, Chad Dawson finally knocked Tarver out of the top 10. Even his appearance and victory over Sylvester Stallone in the movie Rocky Balboa could not improve his image. Please do not forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to our...
And that's the end of this one, y'all. The confrontation that ended the Roy Jones boxing era, man. Yo, they really hyped me up, man. So I almost forgot what this video was. I'm thinking it's a video that's really going to show Roy Jones highlights. But it was just showing how his career ended for real, man. He was getting off. He definitely did come out strong that second fight though. He came out strong. I thought he was trying to piece him up. I was like, what's him with the bodies up? He did all those and all that. I'm like, okay then. Mean left hook. You know what I'm saying? He threw his own off the back foot, trying to check him. But it wasn't nowhere near the power Tarver threw it. Went out. Sheesh. If y'all enjoyed, make sure you click on the last reaction right here. Make sure you subscribe as well, though. Turn on post notifications. All links in the description, man. And I'm out of there.